Hello everyone, it's Lighthouse Angel Messages. Today I have a love message for Sagittarius. Keep in mind that if the title resonates with you and you're not a Sagittarian, this still could be your message. But we're going to focus on what you need to know about when it comes to love. I'll be also loading up a video for career as well, so look out for that. Okay, so let's get started. Let's find out what the overall message and the energy is for you, Sagittarian, when it comes to love, okay? What do they need to know, Sagittarians? What do Sagittarians need to know? Okay, you got two. It says, love who you are. You are a divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to order. And so this is, Spirit is saying, when it comes to love, you need to love yourself. Okay, the second one is, I love you. These are powerful words. Okay. I'm getting two messages with this, okay? First of all, this is number 8 with love who you are. So you could be seeing 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, if so, right? I really feel by loving who you are, there's a boat in here on some very rough waters, but there's also a rainbow, right? And by loving yourself, because you're divine, you're delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things in life, just by loving you, right? It's going to bring in your blessings, right? You know, she is her body becomes the boat, right? That's driven by the divine here. And you just need to love who you are. You are enough. You are divine. And you are worth all the wonderful things that you want in your life. So focus on love within yourself instead of searching for it outside yourself. And when I get with I love you, these are powerful words. This is number 20. You could be seeing number 20. What I'm saying, I feel like this is your inner child saying, I love you, right? I also feel this is the divine saying, I love you. You only need the power of my love and knowing that you're enough. Okay? Don't look for love outside of yourself. I'm kind of getting that very strongly here. The only person that can make you whole is yourself, Sagittarian, with the guidance of the divine to lead you. Okay? So let's see what else they want to say about love. What does Sagittarians need to know? You've got distracted, sidetracked, change, and delays. Okay. Something is distracting you, Sagittarian, from focusing on loving yourself. You may be focused on this person, right? And it's taking away from the love that you have for yourself, right? It could be the distraction could be because of their unhealed wounds. They're pulling on your energy. They're pulling on your time, right? They're needing, they need you to fulfill them or feed them attention. And it's just really draining you and pulling you away of your own self-love, self-focus, and loving yourself, because you have to put all your energy and time into this person that is a distraction. It's delaying you. I'm also getting, it's delaying you from the things that you love, right? Or maybe they're trying to pull you out of this boat that the divine is leading you on, is guiding you in, right? let's see what else is going to come out with those messages. We're going to get 3 different cards and see how they all relate to the message. What else does Sagittarius know? Need to know, I should say. You got 2. You got home, comfort, safety, belonging, and shelter. It could be someone that's distracting you in your home. Or there's some type of distraction in your home. Could be your kids, could be your husband, partner. It could be a distraction of working from home. Maybe you're having a hard time finding the balance to give that love to yourself. And snake, deception, shady, temptation, and enemy. There's a snake in your house that's causing a distraction, Sagittarius. I'm getting that strongly. There's a distraction in your home that's a snake. It's someone who's deceptive, shady. They may be a temptation for you, but they are not your supporter. They're your enemy. So really take a look, and that's why Spirit wants you to release this person, this thing, something that's deceiving you, that's in your home. Because love, they want you to love who you are, right? You don't need this person, this thing. You are enough. Don't settle. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this person wants to say anything. If it's a person, it's not going to be a person for everybody, but let's see. Spirit, please let me know or how I can help Sagittarian heal from this or move on from this. First we get, why can't I move on from you? The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Okay, what I'm getting from this is that this person, if it's a person for you, it's not going to be for everybody, but if it's a person for you, this person is unhealed and they're very stuck because they're not healing their own trauma within themselves and their own wounds. They act out of passion and they may have some love for you, Sagittarian. They may have their own unique, distorted way of what love is just based on their lack of healing or what they were taught as a child. And so they lead with passion. And now they're stuck because I think in some ways they do love you, but they don't have no idea what to do with that love. And so they're stuck. They can't have you and they can't move on from you. Okay? This may be somebody I'm also getting that may try to come in and out of your life as this passion becomes too overwhelming. They might try to reach out to you, maybe love bomb you. Okay? It's only going to be a distraction because this person is not healed. Okay? Spirit really wants you to focus on loving yourself because you deserve more than this. They love you. You are enough. And you know that needs to be your central focus. Let the divine guide you and release this person. Okay, Sagittarius? Gonna get one more card and then I'm gonna get messages from the compass box and see what else Spirit has to say to you that can guide you through this. Okay? Pay attention to the red flags. This person has red flags all over them. You know, you need to know if you suffer from or have in the past with codependency tendencies, You need to find your strength in the divine and the love within yourself to detach from this. Because it says, pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Spirit is making it very clear, Sagittarius, that this is an unhealthy connection, unhealthy attachment. This could be somebody with home, like only wants to come to your house, doesn't want to have a relationship outside your house and passion, right? And by keeping you distracted and up in your head, it's like their way of controlling you, because they're stuck in their wounds. They're stuck and they want to keep you stuck. It's just this is completely full of red flags, and all they want you to do is just love yourself. Stay in this. If you can see this card, this woman has become the boat. This boat represents the divine guiding you. She's now become the divine, intertwined with God, and by doing so, you are deserving and worthy of wonderful things that life has to offer. Okay? You're getting through these choppy waters, these rough seas, right? And I'm seeing this rainbow behind you. It's like you healed in the past, and and for some of you, you've already done that healing. And Spirit is reminding you in this card, keep moving forward. Don't turn around to see if this person has healed, because Spirit is here telling you they haven't. They're still operating out of toxic and unhealed intentions, okay? This person has no intention of giving you anything. They're just interested in taking to feel their own needs, to fill their cup. But they have no interest in giving you anything, okay? That's why you need to love yourself and let this go and keep moving forward. Don't look back. I'm getting that really strongly. Don't look back, okay? All right, let's see what other messages to add to this that will give you additional clarity. And I know sometimes, you want to see the good in people, right? It's sometimes hard to believe how people operate, how their wounds make them operate. But you need to know that this isn't about you. This is about them. And they want to keep you stuck. They see your strength. They see that you've done the healing, right? And I'm also getting in this card, it's like there's these people over here saying, hey, they've got their arms up. Hey, here, I'm back here. That's this person. Hey, don't forget about me. You're not leaving, right? I do love you. You're everything. I'm yours now. Okay, they're going to love bomb you and feed you with lies, right? Only to rip those from you so you stay stuck. Don't make that mistake, Sagittarius. Keep going. You're worthy of the divine love that God has waiting for you, and it's not this person. Okay? Rejuvenate. They want you to get some rest. Maybe you haven't been sleeping, but you need to rejuvenate. Get some rest. Take some naps. Find peace within your mind, body, and soul so you can rejuvenate. Get your energy back. This distraction, can really be emotionally draining, okay? And it can just basically become like an energy vampire, and it just sucks the energy right out of you. You need to detach and rejuvenate yourself, okay? Life is what you make it, right? And that's why they want you to get your energy back, so you can start getting out there and living for you, right? It's your time now, Sagittarius. It's your time now. Stop giving to those that have nothing to give, right? They're just take. You are a good reason to be happy, right? That's what they want for you through loving yourself, knowing that divine loves you. You are enough, right? You're worthy of wonderful things in life. And just by being you, detached from this toxic situation, you are deserving of being happy, right? You are deserving of being happy. You just need to get your rest. You got to have that energy to be able to, make these changes, detach, depending on, in some cases, for some of you, you may live with this person. Some cases, this person is just in and out of your house, coming to get you to have some kind of overnight fling, okay? Don't allow this person in your house if that's the case. If you already live with this person, then you need to take steps to detach. It's time to see this person, love yourself, stand in your truth and your light, and see this person for who they truly are, not what they could be, what they are. Dare to be different. They want you to be different, right? Because you are different and unique. God has made you unique in your own way. And by standing in that truth, they want you to be different. That's what makes you beautiful. And I'm getting there's all these black birds, but then there's this really bright bird here. That's you. Don't let someone dim your light because you dare to be different. They're just jealous, envious, that they can't do the same for themselves. Bring your own sunshine. And I feel like this is you outside of this distraction, is you are naturally happy. You tend to operate out of light, positivity, high vibes. Show you what I'm getting? But it's like this person, the situation got in your head. And you're having a hard time maybe releasing or detaching this, but you're well on your way. I feel like that's what this card represents, is that you've become the divine, you've intertwined with the divine, the healing is behind you, and you're already on your way. I think that, for some of you, we're on different timelines. Some of you may just be starting. Some of you have already done the healing, and this person is trying to come back around, okay? But you realized, and if that's your story, you've already done the healing and now this person's coming back around, okay? You make your own happiness now. This is what you've learned from this situation, is that you choose you now. You don't need this person to choose you or see your worth or know your value. You already know, right? And you choose you. You don't need this person to come back and tell you and love bomb you, right? You now see it a mile away. Self-love does not require you to ignore your faults, but rather to refuse to use them as an excuse to dislike yourself. Whatever happened in the situation, whether you're going through it now or this person is trying to come back around, they don't want you to ignore it or beat yourself up over this. They want you to see it for what it is and forgive yourself, but continue moving on in self-love and keep continuing to choose yourself. This person who may be really good at love bombing, may be a huge charmer, right? But it's all fake. It's all fake. Don't you want something that's real? That's what the divine wants you. But really, I'm getting from this, you don't really need anyone now. You're in your own power. For the Sagittarians that have already done the healing, I see this rainbow, and then there's a bunch of people over here, like it's your past, that signifies your past, that you've already healed it, you're moved on. And then there's this person coming back around. Well, hey, wait, I think I've healed. They may even tell you that. Oh, I healed, basically, and not those exact words. I'm not that snake anymore. The only reason why they're coming back around is now this snake actually has love for you, but they have no idea what to do with it. They don't know how to, they're not taking the time to invest themselves or look in the mirror or do any self-reflection. They continue to want to stay in toxic tendencies, operating out of passion, which is making them stuck. And they think the only thing that's going to unstuck them is by coming back around to you, the one who they feel made them stuck. But the truth of the matter is, they wanted you to stay stuck. That's what they wanted for you. And you're like, no, I rejuvenated. I love myself now. I bring my own sunshine. I am a reason to be happy. And I dare to be different, and I don't need you. Right? I'm good on my own. Thank you. And now this person is stuck. They wanted you to be stuck, but because they sent that energy to you, now that energy is coming back, and that's them. So they're actually sitting in their own energy that they wanted for you. Okay, keep moving forward. This person is, by you moving on and releasing this person, they can start feeling the pain, Sagittarius, that Spirit wants them to feel in order to change. People don't change when everything is happy-go-lucky on top of the world. They change in pain. At least that's the best chance of pain. Not everybody changes when they're in pain. Sometimes they continue to stay broken, right? That's up to this person, but God's getting ready to give this person a choice. And the pain that they're going to feel by you moving on, okay? But it's not your job anymore. Release this, give this to God, and let Him deal with it. He's already on top of it. He just wants you to love yourself, be your own sunshine, and forgive yourself, and keep moving forward. Okay? Spirit wants you to be different. That's how He created you. That's your superpower. And continue on that path, okay? 7 happiness tips. Okay, we're still talking about happiness here. And that might be another focus. Don't let anybody take that or drain that from you. 7 happiness tips. Don't listen to gossip. If this person decides that they're going to go ramble off to people or friends that you are connected with and start spreading a bunch of lies and gossip, ignore it. Take the higher road. The truth will always show itself. Okay? Ignore what people say about you. What people think about you is none of your business. Your business is to focus on you, how you feel about yourself, your vibration, your light, and staying intertwined with God as He leads you. Because you're always going to have haters, right? They're going to hate you, especially if you stand in the light. They're going to hate you when you're down, and they're going to hate you when you're up. So ignore what they have to say to you, because it's only going to hold you back and drain your happiness. Design your own life. This is where Spirit wants you to be different. They want you to be different. Okay? By designing your own life. Look for the good in every situation. Okay? That's another true power, true superpower, is taking situations of challenge or sadness or upset and alchemizing those and turning them into personal power, because you reflect on that situation. You say to yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I elevate from this? How can I turn this around? How can I turn this into a powerful statement? How can I benefit or learn from this situation so it doesn't happen to me again? Doing that, it changes your vibration, it changes your energy, and it propels you forward instead of dragging you down and keeping you stuck. Develop an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is everything. Be grateful. Do a gratitude list. It changes your energy. When your energy is of the light, that's what you attract. You're never going to attract and manifest the life of your dreams with a lack mindset of a lack of gratitude or entitlement or I'm always the victim or anything of that negative nature. You're not going to be able to manifest your dreams. You're just going to be manifesting more situations that confirm what you think. Okay? So it's very, very, very important in order to stay happy and high vibe, that you stay in the attitude of gratitude. You need to laugh more. Spirit wants you to laugh more. This distraction may have sucked some of your energy or even some of your happiness. They want you to focus on laughing more, getting out, watching funny movies, interacting with those people who know that can bring that to your life, okay? Once it's past, let it go. And that's another confirmation here. Don't dislike yourself because of what you think are your faults or your mistakes, right? It's in the past. Let it go. Mistakes or what you think is a mistake is only a lesson, especially when you take it and you do something with it. If you sit in it and you feel sorry for yourself and you use it for attention or toxic behaviors, it's going to keep you stuck. But if you use it for positivity in your life, if you use it for positive change, it can be powerful, but let it go, okay? They don't want you to sit in that energy. That's the key of being happy. You got to let the past go. Relationships end too soon because people stop putting in the same effort to keep you as they did to win you. Yeah, this is this person. Because they didn't want to put in the effort to keep you. They just want to come in, win you over so they can use their wand, and then they're gone. Because they absolutely don't want to put any effort in to keeping you. Okay? So release this person. This person is only going to drain you. Okay? And we have the Five of Swords. They're also going to create a lot of conflict. They may even create conflict, Sag, when you're like, yeah, no more. Thank you. I'm good. All on my own. I don't need you, or, I'm not here to feed your toxic behaviors or feed your ego or give you narcissistic supply. I'm all good here. Thank you. They may throw a fit. They may, get angry, upset. Okay? Don't react to it. They want you to react, but don't react. Silence is the key in those situations. Let them continue to show you who they are. As they start yelling and screaming or causing a fight, just sit there, take a deep breath, because you don't want to react. Take a deep breath, and as they're acting like that, remind yourself, yes, you continually show me that I made the right decision. You continuously show me exactly who you are. When you think like that, you almost can just sit there with a smile and be like, thank you. Thank you for showing me and making it easier for me to walk away, okay? Start your day with happiness and gratitude. Again, that's exactly another happiness. They really want you to focus on your power within yourself to be happy, okay? And again, gratitude, right? Develop an attitude of gratitude as a happiness tip. Start your day with happiness and gratitude. You could do a gratitude list, You know, write it down every morning. It doesn't have to be long. You could, you know, go through every, you know, a daily mantra of, sorry about that, Sag. My phone just stopped working. So I'm going to start where I left off, okay? Because I think this is a very important message and I want to get it out to you, okay? They want you to radiate positivity, all right? Bring your own sunshine because you radiate the positivity that everybody can benefit from, okay? I have the Queen of Pentacles. And what I'm getting with this is that this may be you now. Like before, you may have been in a time of struggle, of financial burden, or may have just been moving, or maybe you had, you know, living arrangements. Maybe you had roommates, just down on your luck, you know, going through difficult times, going through challenges financially, could be through job, living arrangements. But that's not where you are now. Now you're in the Queen of Pentacles, where you're financially secure, you're stable, you can handle everything on your own, you have everything that you need. And that's why this person's coming back around now, because your grass is greener. Okay? You know, it's multiple confirmations here that you don't need this person. Okay? You have the divine, so focus on that. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have everything you need. You know, your wish fulfillment is within you. Okay, Sag? That's what the divine is bringing for you. You have the letter W, and what I'm getting this, your wishes of your 10 of Pentacles, it's coming in. Okay, but it's not with this person. Okay? They want you to know that your dreams and your wishes are coming in. But you have to release this person. Okay? And before my camera went off, this is the message that Divine wanted to give to you that basically sums this reading up in just this short paragraph here. Sometimes it's better to just let things be. Let people go. Don't fight for closure. Don't ask for explanations. And don't expect people to understand where you're coming from. Life is better lived when you don't center it on what's happening around you and center it on what's happening inside you instead. Work on yourself and protect your inner peace. This is what Spirit wants you to completely focus on. This is like the sum of this whole reading is right here. This is the guidance from them to you on what you need to do, okay? Don't look for closure from this person. Don't fight for closure from this person. Focus on yourself and protect your inner peace, okay? If this person tries to come back around, you need to protect your inner peace, okay? A woman who opens her heart to love you when it's already broken is braver than any person you'll meet. And this was you, Sag. That's why Spirit wants you to protect your inner peace. This person took advantage of you when they knew you were broken. And that's how they tried to have their power over you. Okay? Don't let this person in. They're dark, they're toxic, they need to heal themselves. Someone who's going to take advantage of someone they knew that was broken, going through difficult times, maybe just coming out of a relationship. They took advantage of you. Don't let this person in. You need to focus on letting things go, focusing on yourself, and protecting your inner peace. Okay, Sag? Okay. Relationships end too soon because people stop putting in the same effort to keep you as they did to win you. And that's this person. They're going to come back in and try to love bomb you again, but they have no interest in putting in any effort to keep you. They're only after to chasing you with their wand and then tossing you, keeping you distracted and up in your head. Don't allow this person in. They're not interested in staying or putting any effort in. They're just coming to get their needs met. Okay? That's not your job to provide for them. They need to get that from themselves. You don't let go of a bad relationship because you stop caring about them. You let go because you start caring about yourself. Let this person go and focus on you, okay? They're just going to continue to play their games, and Divine has your 10 of Cups waiting for you. You're happy all on your own. You bring your own sunshine, right? You don't need this person. You know, they may find that as a shock this time when they try to come back, and you're like, yeah, I'm good on my own. I don't need you, you know? The fact of the matter is, Sag, this person needs you. You don't need them. Okay? But they need you for all the wrong reasons. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Matthew 5:9. You are the peacemaker. That's why you're going to get blessed. By walking away, by not fighting for closure, not, don't ask for explanation. You didn't expect people to understand where you were coming from. Life is better lived when you don't center it on what's happening around you and center on what's inside of you instead. And that's what you did. Whatever situation you're in, at this one or other ones, you are a peacemaker, and Spirit is going to bless you for that. Right? Because you always operated out of love, even when people were trying to take advantage of you. I have Y, the letter Y, and I'm getting from this is that it's about you here. It's about you now. It's your turn. It's your turn to get the love that you deserve. Attitudes are more important than facts, okay? And what I'm getting from this is that, no matter what anybody else is saying, if this person starts, spreading lies or talking gossip about you because you're not willing to entertain this situation again, right? Don't just release that and focus on your happiness, because most likely they don't have the facts, right? Nor do they want to share them. They just want to gossip and spread lies. Focus on your happiness and where you're going, your self-love, because you bring the sunshine. You're good all on your own. You don't need this person. And God is going to bring in your dreams, your 10 of Cups, okay? The moment you feel like you have to prove your worth to someone is the moment to walk away. And that's what this person is going to either made you do and you had to heal from, or is still making you do. Because they're going to continue to chip away at your self-worth, self-esteem, so that they can inflate theirs, right? While you run around and chase them trying to prove your worth. And that's how they keep you distracted and up in your head. Spirit wants you to walk away. Walk away peacefully, right? And protect your inner peace and focus on yourself. Okay, Sag? Self-love does not require you to ignore your faults, but rather to refuse to use them as an excuse to dislike yourself. Spirit wants you to forgive yourself for allowing this person in your life in the first place. Okay? I'm getting a strong feeling like you just didn't know then. You weren't as aware as you are now. So don't ignore your faults. And your faults, they're lessons that you've learned, right? And you can turn those lessons into personal power by what you do with them, right? But don't sit there and make reasons not to love who you are because you learned a lesson, right? That lesson can be very powerful and can change your life if you choose to do something with it, right? You turn your pain into power, okay? Now, before it turned off, I Also grabbed you some angel number cards, and we got this angel messages card, but it's blank. And what I really got from this is they want you to, start with a clean slate. They want you to be your unique self and dare to be different. Okay? And then you also got the other reason why I wanted to bring out angel numbers is that what number that you see, as a sign that to let you know that divine is with you and they're guiding you, and number 11 came out, and that is the number of the divine. And it says, you have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. You are going to see straight through this person when they come back. Trust your intuition. Don't buy into the lies. Don't buy into the love bombing. Okay? And especially if this person, left you for someone else, left you for a third party, and now your grass is greener. Don't be anybody's second choice. You deserve to be number one. Either, you making yourself number one, and then if you choose to add a partner in your life, you need to be the first choice. Okay? Not someone's second choice or backup choice or third choice, right? And it also says, this insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. You have the awareness about these types of situations. Okay? So you can trust yourself. And when you see this number 11, know it's the divine guiding you. They are with you. And, radiate that light. Live in your own sunshine. Okay? And don't settle. All right, Sag? That's the love reading message I have for you today. I hope it resonates. I hope it gives you some guidance so it can help you become the hero in your own life. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care, Sag. Until next time. Bye.